What it do, what it is. Welcome to another live pick a card reading. And we'll be doing this unlocking soulmate breakthrough reading. The first thing that came to mind though was ultimate soulmate breakthrough. So I felt the need to show the bottom cards before I shuffle them. We got the World card and the Nine of Cups. The World card and the Nine of Cups. The World totality, a totality of what? All of your satisfaction, every single one of your wish come true, every thought, all of the infinite, limitless thoughts within you. Um, each have a desire, and in the alignment of your conscious will unifying all of it, you truly get to have it all. Not even because I pulled or showed these cards. This is just a fundamental reality and fact. All right. So if you know that, or if you accept that or believe that, in this eternal now moment, you have um, an infinite, limitless potential element of so many different versions of yourself. The version of yourself that's watching this video, the version of yourself that's not paying attention to this video or paying attention, the version of yourself that's doing something else entirely, the opportunity cost that you personally um, and actively pay whenever you choose and decide to collapse any of the unlimited potentiality of these uncertainty principles upon themselves, whether through quantum superposition or whatever sciencey term it's called, and step forward into your reality. So that can give you the impression that, well, there's some timelines where I don't experience what I want, and then there's some timelines where I do. And you can look at manifestation as your way of focusing on the timeline where you do have everything you want and step into it. But let me tell you why I think that's stupid. You are making the false presupposition that you, as you are right now, you're not perfect and you're not where you want to be. So I have to step into a timeline where I want to be. And we can just merge those principles so you understand that there is no timeline where you are not completely fulfilled and where you don't have everything you want. That's almost like a key to uniting all of your timelines in the present state. Imagine if you had different timeline counterparts of yourself that are as genius of you, thinking about other counterparts of you and sending you healing from another timeline by feeling the healing within themselves, right? So you might think, oh, in this timeline, I have $1 million, but in another timeline, I'm broke as hell and I live a poor life. And in another timeline, I might be in hostile situations where I'm afraid for my life. But the secret is in every single timeline that produces a different potentiality that you may be living, what unites all of you is that you all go through that with peace in your heart, with your attitude, which now makes this fulfillment one that comes from within you, so that no matter what you are experiencing in your external environment, you are bringing this fulfillment there. You are still resilient in you being in the end state. And yes, this is going to be available for replay. Okay. It's a mindset. You may want to go in that way. You come out of the false presupposition that, okay, if everything in my external is right, then I could be happy, but you're giving your power away to circumstances. And Infinity Gang, we don't do that here. We're limitless. You feel me? So the reason why I want to say that is some of you haven't accepted yet that there is absolutely no timeline that exists in the infinite potentiality that you exist in, where you are not ultimately fulfilled and you do not have every single one of your wishes. Okay? That means some of you are lying to yourself. I've lied to myself like this. I have to catch myself, smack myself in the face or two with the synchronicity or my real hands. But it doesn't change the fact that some of you might have been lying to yourselves. Don't worry, I'm going to roll out the manifestation courses, the tarot courses, manifestation. I got an astrology 101, 102, 103, 104, 105 series on the way. Okay. This crazy matrix is bananas. Why would anyone believe it's real? Okay. So, can you believe that? Can you believe that you said that? Um, you know what I'm saying? You would be called freaking crazy for saying that. The really thing, how many of y'all have been called crazy for saying that this is not real? I want you to comment an exclamation mark if you've held in your mind that this universe or matrix is not real, and only put an exclamation mark if you felt that you were made to feel crazy. Like, has anyone told you you're right, this isn't real? Let's just be real. You were told all sorts of shit like that's not scientific, so you don't have the backing or knowledge or the peer reviewed research to even make this claim that you feel it's not real, which is just very unscientific. Well, if you commented exclamation mark, looks like science caught up to you because the universe is not locally real. And physics Nobel Prize winners prove this. This was 2022. This needs to be more of a discussion because this fundamentally turns around a lot of discoveries that you have been made to be subject to in the collective gaslighting of your consciousness, because you understand that you're a creator of your own reality in this simulation or whatever the fuck this is. This now is backed by this not being locally real. I think this is, they want us to doubt ourselves. It's literally facts. And you have to put yourself in their shoes. How do I keep an unsuspecting public blind to their infinite potential when I want to use their energy like batteries? And there's a way you can look at that to where it looks like a sinister group of people who are trying to plot on you. And it's not really like that. It's not entirely a conspiracy like that. Yes, you're being plotted on, but we call it business and we're building infrastructure and we're just using your energy to grow the country's GDP. And so, what if we gaslight you and completely brainwash and indoctrinate you through our scholastic education system and the materialist reductionist science that we espouse upon you while telling you astrology is bullshit, but hitting you with astronomical theories that are not backed with astrological understanding? Because, of course, there's 13 signs now, and the precession of the equinox happens. So, if you even study astrology, you're probably not even that smart. Can you believe they thought we were that stupid to believe all this bullshit? They really did. They thought us being little children, being indoctrinated in school, would keep the spark of infinite intelligence from awakening all of us. So, like, we're on the road train to revolution with the North Node Aries. Some people may not necessarily get it yet because they're not necessarily meant to play that role. So I hope you're still, South Node Libra is telling you, I hope you're still not trying to like recruit divine RPGs kicking back in, but like, I hope you're not trying to like force your beliefs on other people, because you know you really just want to live it through your authenticity. It's not about convincing, it's about honoring where people are at and what they choose to do. I'm not going to say no one is right or wrong, but it's about how authentic versus inauthentic you are. Anyway, I have to say all of this because we're stepping into Virgo season and this is kicking into gear the hyper mainframe of your conscious ability to use your abilities at will. Everything up into this point was you awakening your supernatural powers and you've used them. Don't play with yourself. This doesn't apply to all of you because some of you have already mastered this, but for those of you awakening like myself, you are at the crucial pivotal moment where you are ready to use your powers at will. So if you have experienced that you can use your abilities perfectly at will, comment one. If you've experienced that you know you can use your powers, you've gone over that hump of disbelief, but you feel like you're on the verge of learning how to use it at will and consistently, comment two. And if you personally kind of already attained, like, if you already been there, done that, and you on some other shit, and you're like on the highest levels, and you're not learning any of that, comment three. If you comment three, you're probably teaching people this and like creating miracles, and might be possibly tracked by the government. So if you commented one, you're getting ready to level up what you can do at will on a collective level, and you're going to get ready to be like three. If you're three, you probably had like 1.5 to 2 Saturn returns, and you're making formulas and equations. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm at two. I'm at two. I'm learning to do it that way. I'm like trolling myself. I'm trying to break through, getting it at will. But I think a lot of you are gonna recognize you were one and three all along. But yeah. So Virgo season is going to really change a lot for y'all, but I just wanted to remind you of this. The world, Nine of Cups. What is blocking some of you is that you haven't accepted everything you want, because some of you feel like 97% of that isn't really possible right now. And the only reason why it's not really possible for you right now is because you haven't accepted it as a possibility. You haven't spoken it into existence. You literally spoke the opposite into existence through unconscious inferences that you inadvertently might have done. And this is your handicap. Some of you are handicapping yourselves because you're so powerful and you're unconsciously afraid of having everything you want, because then you won't have to fight and struggle with yourself, because you're just so used to experiencing struggle and experiencing, this growth through the mud. But like, someone needs to hear this message. You don't grow through the mud forever, and you don't stay a chrysalis forever. Some of you are like extending your chrysalis phase, and it's like, B, you've been a butterfly. Flap your fucking wings. Like, what are you fucking doing? Don't let the like you're done. Like you've already it's okay for you to receive what you want. You don't have to it's okay. It's okay. This is literally all for you. You feel me? This is literally made all for you. Every single person is you pushed out inadvertently, whether they play the role of challenger or they play the role of supporter, giving you exactly what you asked for based on what you reflect to them. They have responsibility over everything they do to you, but you have responsibility over everything you do. How you react is your karma. Boom. But I want to show you this one more time, because you make sure you're keeping it 100% with yourself. The world is saying, are you keeping it 100? Are you still compromising and feeling like, okay, I can have 90%, I can have 99%? No, 100%. You don't have to struggle about exactly what that is. Just put out the intention that I'm going to get 100% of what I'm worth and what I want. Now, let's go on a deeper layer. The reason why some of you feel this resistance is because you've been hit with let me give you an analogy. This might not be exactly it, or it's exactly it, but you have been hit with the equivalent of a causal ray gun. A causal ray gun is like a frequency gun that emits disruptive frequencies that frustrate you out your wavelength. So your soul wavelength that aligns with you, you're getting hit with subliminal frequencies. And so your conscious mind does not register any conflict, but some of you are so fucking psychic, your soul is on go. Like, and you'll know what I'm talking about, because some of you are feeling like, why am I so antsy? Why do I keep on reacting reactively? What's around me? It's because your psychic is fuck. It's because your psychic is fuck. I'm not talking about getting caught in delusion, or like getting caught in what's it called? Like schizophrenia and making up stuff. I'm talking about consciously, you don't necessarily register anything that's a threat, but you're not stressed. I'm not saying you're unconsciously stressed, like, no, you're like, get the fuck out of that shit, boy. Like you are kicking ass. And some of you are wondering, what am I turning up for? Some of you are completely aware of what you're turning up for. You'll know because you, for all intents and purposes, look crazy as fuck and you feel crazy as fuck and you should feel crazy as fuck because what's happening to you is crazy as fuck. And you're just like, bitch, boom, boom, boom. Some of you are talking back telepathically, of course, because this is engaging in a causal realm that's not specifically here materially. Yes, it's as fucking retarded as it sounds. So some of you unconsciously have felt like you needed to keep your guard up because you're dealing with mind readers, you're dealing with this causal ray gun, and this might not have helped you sense this, you know, alignment with the fact that I'm not going to say you have to put your guard down, but this is what this soulmate breakthrough is going to really help you break through. And if you're not going through that, you're in a balanced state. That's dope. But yes, I wanted to give that reassurance because the level of gaslighting that you're going through as a part of a collective is on a godlike level. And if you don't get reassurance, this complex illusion is gaslighting you on so many different nuanced layers that there's certain experiences you can't put into words, and it'll make you feel like maybe if at the slightest deviation you can doubt yourself, they won. If at the slightest level and deviation, you can convince yourself that maybe you're delusional and you're not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? You can't really trust yourself. They won. You lost. You effectively gave your power away. If in trusting your intuition, you're afraid of being delusional, all you have to do is just balance it with logic and truth. You never have to be afraid about trusting your intuition. They want you to be afraid of trusting your intuition. They is an imperial collective force that opposes the personal supremacy of you stepping into your power, which makes it impossible for you to be manipulated, for you to be put in a box, and for you to basically be controlled. So, with that being said, if you trust your intuition, you don't have to worry about it being wrong or not. If it's wrong, it won't be aligned with truth. You won't see evidence of it. You'll be doing stuff over and over to get a different result. That's insanity. You'll know your intuition's on point because you get synchronicities that align the truth objectively with your inner subjective world. That's what they don't want you to build a system around. So you are given this bullshit system reinforced by a materialist reductionist society that gives you the illusion that you can believe what you want, but there's only so much that you're able to really do. And now you're here to bust that system entirely. Okay, this is beautiful. So, really, the first thing I want you to really focus on is what is it that you want? What does it, as I'm doing this, and by the way, this is going to be available for replay. So, if you watch this later, this is a time capsule. We're currently in the midst of the quincunx between Neptune, Sun, and Leo, and of course, Pluto and Capricorn. So this is going to really hyper alchemize a lot of your intent instantly as it'll manifest in Virgo and give you the real experience of it. So this is the equivalent of what's happening, whether you did this time, this pick a card reading is just going to give you extra steroids. What's happening now is like you're getting a spiritual BBL. And that's why Virgo season is so important. This is surgery that you're going through. It's a transformation process. Now, the reason why Virgo season is important, what's going to happen Virgo season is some people are not going to do the work. You have to maintain this change of behavior. Some of you are going to do the work. So it's like you get a BBL, right? And you were fat before. You were thick. You were thick. You weren't ugly fat. You were thick fat. Okay. and you had habits that maintained that thickness. Now you got this spiritual BBL. Swerve. And going into, and it's not like you were trying to cut corners. That's the energy. That's literally the energy. Like you couldn't escape this. You got to a really ethered transformation. So what's gonna happen is going through Virgo season, you are ingraining a new behavior. If you say, "Oh, I got this BBL," and you go through Virgo season doing your old habits, you're gonna gain all the weight again. Like you're gonna basically ruin the surgery. But if you instill these new habits, this is an analogy for a hyper accelerated development of your consciousness in literally 3 short days. Because this is happening right now. The moon in Libra going through the nodes, squaring Pluto, boom, that's the surgery. And then it's going to go into Scorpio. That's going to begin to transform it. Spiritual BBL is bananas. Okay. You getting a spiritual Brazilian butt lift. What did they call the other one? Or spiritual liposuction. Spiritual lipo. You're gonna be breathing better. So yes, yes, because it's gonna apply directly too. So basically, if you watch this later, just set an intention and it's gonna move forward for you. Okay, like a time capsule. I'm charging the intention of this for you to experience not only an exorcism like miracle, but also for you to break through into, no matter when you watch this, a powerful synchronicity induced activation of your intention just because of the 182 plus people who are you are watching this right now with. So that's what's going to really amplify this so that once we leave this broadcast and the energy that we have will disperse, it's instantly going to hit you. All right. So had to give you that disclaimer because after you finish this live, if you leave the live before we finish, it's going to hit once the live ends. You're going to get hit with the thunderbolt of your intention, and it's going to literally hyper manifest every single one of your wishes right now instantly. So that's why I'm saying if you have self-esteem issues, if you have not accepted that you're worthy of every single thing you, yes, that too. That's what I'm trying to say. The freaky stuff too. The freaky stuff too. The stuff that you're not even, yes, yes, yes. If you don't agree, because this is, you have to take responsibility for everything you do and want. So, did that, yes, okay, boom. If you don't accept that you're worthy of it, you're going to receive it anyway. This is Saturn and Pisces. Saturn, Neptune, and Pisces is look, we're granting all your wishes. And if you have integrity in your beliefs, then you're going to feel worthy of it. If you don't have integrity in what you believe, you're going to materialize it. You're going to look fugazi. You're going to look like it doesn't belong with you. And it's going to show you as a mirror that, oh, you don't really believe that you're worthy of this. You don't really believe this. So don't get caught slipping. If you have to be fish tarded, please be fish tarded. If you have to put on an act that you're worthy, that is better than lying to yourself that you're not worthy. This shit, beyond what you thought you were capable of. So just accept it now. Persist and accept it now. Okay. All right. The only reason why you're delayed, if you feel delayed, is because you're probably accepting lies about your current circumstances. You'll know what those lies are because they're what you're constantly telling yourself, feeling, and believing. So if you're not willing to flip that because you think, but this is real, but like peace dealer, this like, how can you tell me not to worry about my bills because they're real and I have to pay them? And you're saying that I should just accept that I already have all the money that I want now. Stop lying to yourself. This bitch is not real. There you go. So if you ever told yourself it's real, the lie detector test said, you lied. You lied. You're literally just accepting bullshit. I've done this for like 30 years of my life. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna say bullshit because we don't live shitty lives. We're creators too. We make some dope shit happen. Leo season took you back and helped you realize you have a lot of canon. You can literally put your life in phases and seasons, and some of you are realizing, damn, I have some dope seasons. Especially if you're a fire sign main character, you have seasons. Like it's really dope. So there you go. They lied to you. They lied to you. This shit ain't real. Imagine just being lied to your whole life and being told, this is how the world is. This is how the world works. And then as the world is beginning to end, they just be like, oh, by the way, guys, this shit wasn't even real for real. You assholes. You assholes. And now you're soft launching aliens. Shit. Do you know why they're telling you aliens exist? These motherfuckers were not going to tell you, but you motherfuckers started to have smartphones. Did you notice they did it after the alien invaded? That's because you motherfuckers started to record this shit on your phones. Did you think your grandparents didn't see aliens? They didn't have smartphones, motherfucker. So they can just gaslight and lie to you, motherfuckers. I was there in the meeting. They were like, fuck. They're starting to fucking record this shit. We can't keep on saying it's a lie. We're gonna have to do a hearing. Just tell them without telling them we have aliens. So first they tell you that this shit is not real. Now they're telling you, oh yeah, we've been found aliens. Assholes. Assholes. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. So while you're experiencing this literal apocalypse and you understand this universe is not locally real, I hope this at least inspires you to believe that everything you're creating in the world inside your mind is projecting into this non-real, non-local universe. Boom. This is your video game. You literally summoned me so that I'm literally an NPC in your life that you summon me so that I can give you this magic because I'm the magician. Okay, boom. So with that being said, okay, locally is key because if it's not real, which is a bit ontological, realness is perceived in so many different ways. So if it's not real, that's one thing. But if it's not locally real, local means that you're not even here. This is like some kind of dream. You're not even here. It's like if this was real, but not local, then yeah, it'd be real, but you're not here though. It's not local to here. So not only is it not real, it's not even here. It's like this is some video game simulation that our higher selves are playing through. I don't know. Some of you have seen the glitches, so you know what I'm talking about. Some of you, your entire cancer season was just glitches. Like what the fuck? Like you saw the matrix codes for real, and you are the first part of cancer season. You try to tell people, you know what I'm saying, but then you realize, nah, I already look crazy. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. So, amen, gay. Just showing up or not. So yeah, B, before I go into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to make sure we're clear. I want you to set this intention with me and accept with me everything. Say this in your own way, okay? Everything that I desire truly is already mine. Isn't that gangster? From your mouth to God's ears. I'm gonna say it 3 times. I'm gonna say it 2 more times. Everything that I truly desire is already all mine. Everything that I truly desire is already mine. And that's it. While we're in this portal, ruminate now on everything you desire. And when you leave this portal, you're leaving this portal different than you came. When I disperse this, the universe is going to respond to the version of you that has accepted that it's already mine. It's already mine. I'm just moving through time and space. I get to choose how I want to experience it, and I'm not a victim of my circumstances. I can just change whatever I experience by changing myself within. Oh, I just have to be, and then I do, and then I have. The analysis of how you're doing it and if you're doing it right or wrong, that's what Virgo season is for. So don't even stress that. Don't let it paralysis of analysis you, because it will try. It will try. It will try. And it's not really its fault because it's going through that shit. But yes, so remember this, and cool. We're gonna do 5 piles. Got the Pokemon deck, got this deck. Of course, I got a Cash App from Christian Dixie, and I got a PayPal. So for those of you who want a card, um, you are more than welcome to send money for a live pick a card reading. Miss Davis Creative, I got yours. All right. Christian, you did say transit interpretation. I'm only going to be drawing cards. Let me make sure I put that down there. Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me edit it. So this is actually more just going to be a card interpretation, but if you want, I'll pull a card for you and I'll speak on how the Leo season, concluding into Virgo season, will influence your chart. But yeah, for those of you who would like a live reading, you can my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo are below. So yeah, you can get a card or two or three or four. It's up to you. And if you would like the tarot versus the demon slayer, you can specify. Otherwise, I'll just go with my intuition. All right, so I'm going to pull 5 piles. Once again, now that you've set this intention, we've collectively activated a ritual and spell. You can light candles or add stuff, but at its most basic intention, a ritual is the activation and sustenance of your own intention, whether through repetitive means or however you really want to do this. Once you leave this portal, what's going to happen is you just have to accept that everything you want is yours. The way you do this is you imagine as the person who's experiencing it. So now reality is aligning to what you're projecting out. And that's metaphysical. So it's invisible, just like you cannot see your auto nervous system. You can't see your imagination, but you can visualize it. And just kind of, and so this is literally an adventure where you can enjoy the journey. You are either on the way station and you are coming from your adventure, stopping here with your favorite NPC and continuing your adventure, or your adventure might kick off right here. You never know. Okay. So, that being said, this is unlocking ultimate soulmate breakthrough. Some of you have tapped into divine counterpart, twin flame potential, but some of you may not have accepted yet that they are an archetype. Even those of you who are stuck on or have identified a real soulmate, um, romantic, platonic, you're stuck on a version of them that they're not going to be soon because everyone's transforming. So I'm not going to tell you to let go. You can be obsessed with them if you want to, but you need to let go of this narrative that you're separate from them. If you're attaching to them and keeping this narrative, this is just going to create unnecessary resistance and possibly delay things for you because you're effectively telling yourself two different things. So some of you are accepting that the people who you are drawn to are templates for who you're meant to actually be with. So if you're okay with, like, some of you are going to attract people who are like infinite times better than the versions of people who you think you're meant to be with. And some of you are going to probably get with that same person or develop that friendship, but the way they show up is going to be even more enhanced from what you were expecting from them. So please do not attach. Feel all sorts of feelings you want. You feel me? Like, if you want to feel attracted to them, some people say you shouldn't obsess over them. I disagree. If you want to be completely obsessed with somebody, be completely obsessed with somebody, but do not be attached to them. Do not be attached to the outcome. Do not be possessive or expect anything. If you want to feel what you want to feel, these are your fucking feelings. Like, do what the fuck you want. But the moment you attach to the outcome or to them, you're playing yourself, because you're already going to get everything you want. So now you're just complicating things. You don't have to know how, you don't have to know when. You're the ship steer that's pointing the direction. You just have to focus on what it is you're creating space for. And the universe is going to co-create with you through the tool of your imagination, and you're going to see magic. This is how you see magic and miracles. And this is how you've already been experiencing it. So this pick a card reading is going to assist you on this journey. You can pick whatever card you want, but whatever you resonate with is your pile. Whatever really resonates, because it's like a key of a piano. All the keys will resonate with you, but some will strike deeper. You don't have to think about it. Focus on that message. Okay, this is going to give you the play by play for during the rest of Leo season right now, and what you're going to bring in the Virgo season, the breakthrough. All right, this intention you have for soulmates. Now, this is not strictly romantic soulmates. Some of you, this is going to unlock a deeper connection with your siblings, with certain friends, with certain people, with certain like enemies. Some of you have like enemy soulmates, which is fucking weird, but it exists. Like, y'all challenge, like, you don't really hate each other, but you challenge each other like very a lot. And you kind of have, I don't even like talking about it because it's really weird. But like, yeah, this is gonna really unlock a whole soul group understanding. And considering that a lot of us here are soulmates, it's gonna start here. All right. So let's enter God mode and or goddess mode and step into our infinity chamber. In your mind's eye, I just want you to see DJ Peace Dealer on the ones and twos, and everyone in the live chat and everyone from this community. You see, we got the double card. You see here in front of you, just rocking, and we're dancing. This is connecting all our energies, so that as we do this also serves as a ritual, just due to our intent marinating. And then we're going to release that intent, and I'm going to release this broadcast. Now, because we're doing it like this is going to happen very quickly. So quickly that some of you, this is another good affirmation you can speak. My manifestations, my intent is manifesting so fast that I'm not even aware of all of it. And this will just, you just want to be more in a state of acceptance and in a position to really powerfully step into your power, step into your motherfucking power. All right. Yeah. The last thing I'll say is, some of you are conceptual archetypal beings. Like, you're beings that exist outside of a box. So like, you may see the energy of what you're picking up in multiple people, in people who respond to it like you. And you'll know because they exhibit similar patterns. They might have similar placements in their chart. Like, you'll see the archetypal nature of it. And this is where, if you just accept and you just allow yourself to accept everything that's meant for you, you'll know you cannot miss it. So you'll have more fun with this, because you want to have fun with this. Okay, boom. Ooh, I'm channeling right now. I'm channeling right now that this is super lit and you're gonna love it. And not only that, this is going to induce a hyper accelerated manifestation of latent abilities and superpowers within you, with which you will just get it. The thing here with this, though, is some of you are like the Power Rangers, or some of you are like the Wonder Twins. So there is a compatible basis with which you share soul space with certain key other individuals or collectives, aka gods or goddesses, or social beings. Like some of you, your soulmate is a literal god. It's like a literal god that rules like a certain concept. And everywhere that concept is, that god is talking to you or that goddess is talking to you. And like as you were a kid, it didn't want to be intrusive. Now it's gonna smack you in the face like, I'm talking to you. Yes, it's Venus. And then someone's gonna walk up to you and her name tag says Venus. And she's like, are you hearing me? like, yo, this is not a fucking joke. Some of you have been on this wave. Like, this is crazy. Some of you, it's gonna be someone who has maybe that on their moon. They embody it as a vessel. Like they're going to make it very clear. And if you're working with this is preparing you for the South Node Libra. If you're working with a god or a goddess, they are going to work you because we're short staffed for the new world. Okay, like so, like they're going to put you to fucking work, and you're going to see you on a level 2. But like, I don't want to do this whole hierarchy thing. It doesn't have to. It's not like it doesn't have to be that way. Everyone has got the juice right now. So like, you're going to engage in the compatibility with your abilities and your behavior with people who not only match and challenge that, but complement that too perfectly. It's almost as if this could be in a one-on-one dynamic, this could be in a team dynamic where all of you make the components for a dream team. Okay. For most of you, the pieces were put together and the lights are going to come on and you're going to see this is what we've been doing over the past 3 weeks. For others of you, you're going to step into it. So, boom. Okay. So, here we go. Some of you are going to be dealing with dangerous creatures. Some of you are going to be dealing with evil creatures. But these evil creatures and dangerous creatures, they bow to your authority because some of you are super dark yourself. So this is where don't listen to the taboos. You need to embrace what you're being revealed you are. No matter what kind of being you're dealing with, you operating in integrity will establish ground rules, and that's how you get the bracket. All right, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, yeah. See, we got it again. Especially the whole evil shit. The devil card, guys. This soulmate breakthrough for a lot of you is going to break you sexually. The devil card, I'm getting a very deep, dark, lustful, sexual energy. And I want to be very careful because this is not necessarily in the whole like bad card, devil card way. This is sexual repression for a lot of you, whether you're having sex or not. Some of you have not broken through the sexual expression, or you have not necessarily connected with the partner to do so. So the devil card is saying that you might be attracting this devil card archetype that is like bombshell, very, 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 very sexy energy. And that's real. I'm glad you said be careful because that's the controversial taboo nature of the devil. The reason I want to be careful is I want to assume that there's certain people watching this who are not even old enough to really engage sexually. And that's where the devil card also comes in as well. This is that deviation of the Six of Cups innocence when you deal with love. So this could even go back to you revisiting if that may have happened to you, but this is still a component that we have to talk on. Remember, I pulled this. This is the second time I'm pulling this. So the reason why we're coming into the devil most recently or reasonably is some of you have suppressed this part of yourself. And because you've suppressed it and you've not allowed it to express, right? This is going to now express itself to you. For those of you, this isn't a pile. This is the underlying theme for everybody. Cause see, like people who want like thank you. The energy is a little evil. People who want like soulmate counterpart relationships, y'all don't always do the shadow work. So, like, you don't want to see the devil card. But that's why this is the underlying theme. The devil card is saying there are some shadows you have not addressed. And so you might inadvertently be projecting it on other people, or you're allowing other people to project it for you. So, for those of you who are ready, right? And yes, I please do not rush it. For those of you who are ready, this is going to like this is like having sex with a stripper, a banging porn star stripper, or a gigolo, or like someone who works at Chippendales. That's the devil card archetype. This is like Jessica Rabbit. This is like the type of body. This is physical materialism. So it's the type of body that people will salivate for. And the reason why that's an underlying theme is because if you do not accept that you have everything you want, this is going to trigger mass insecurity in a lot of you. Another reason why we're also getting the devil card is you're getting ready to step into dynamics that will produce so much material success and pleasure. There is the potential. Yes, I'm sorry. I saw someone say it in a reading. There's the potential to get addicted. So, like, some of you are going to be connecting with people who you share a mutual addiction with. And this mutual addiction, if it's not sex, could be drugs, could be being a workaholic, could be going out and partying. This passively implies a bit of success, but that's where the devil card is going to test responsibility here because it can become a vice. This can become a I'm trying to say it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. That's the underlying theme. Like there's gonna be a very dark for those of you who are breaking through romantically, there's gonna be a very dark and sexual undertone between you and your partner. Like y'all are not gonna be treating yourselves like a loving husband and wife. Y'all are gonna be treating each other like you're freaks. You're just gonna they're gonna come out the door and you're probably gonna look at your spouse and just hit his butt or something, or she's gonna like freaking wake you up with a quickie. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very sultry. It's gonna be very sultry. And if there's no purity or integrity here, you know what I'm saying? This could be very toxic and it could be very addictive. It's gonna be very toxic and very addictive. If there is integrity, then this is gonna be probably the sexiest relationship you done ever had. Like it's gonna be controversial. It's definitely gonna be controversial. Y'all gonna be doing some freaky stuff. Okay, so this is the underlying theme for everybody. And in the sense of a platonic relationship, it's somebody who you can do taboo stuff with. It's not limited to just drug abuse or drug use, but it's definitely going to be some different stuff. And you just want to make sure you're you know what I'm saying? Like you engage with it without too much ego because the materialism can get to your head. That's really the only warning here. But the main underlying theme with this is bound chicken. Okay, so we're gonna have 5 piles. Oh yes. Okay. Yo. Freak a leak. I completely forgot Freak a Leak. It was a song. We literally had the hits in our youth. All right. Or so I think we okay. So this is gonna be 5, just 5. Yeah. It's gonna be you. All right. Now we're gonna do the Pokemon deck. Oh, you peeped. You peeped. Magic and wow wow. All right, yo. Remember, this is timeless. So you can watch this anytime. You can reset it, choose whichever. Keep that intention in your mind. I want you to just feel yourself experiencing everything that's for you and that you desire. Really sit in that desire, and it's limitless. It could be whatever you want, but just experience it as you're experiencing it and achieving it. It's always a choice. It's always a choice. Oh, da, 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 da. Divine Tribal Soul, two different decks and 5 piles. So the bottom card we have here is the Hierophant. So yeah, see, this is a bit of an unholy matrimony. This is a devilish union. So we have the unholy matrimony, the Hierophant. Some of you could be attracting very taboo connections. And of all, it's not even that it's bad; it's that someone somewhere feels it's taboo. Interracial, same sex, different age, like is definitely it's gonna be sexy though. Hierophant is talking about I get an Adams family vibe with this, guys. The Hierophant is like organization, but it's dipped with devil juice. So it's like very dark. It's like the Adams family. It's like, yeah, there's respect and love, but we do some dark shit. You know what I'm saying? We do some dark shit in this household. Like, you know what I'm saying? We do some stuff that's not PG. Some of you might even be a full-on family drug syndicate or a full-on family spy network. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, wow. Yeah, but the not devil juice, that's crazy. Isn't that interesting? You feel me? No, like even if you do it traditionally, it's still just gonna be kind of different. But like the Hierophant is here for some of you talking about marriage. This is talking about committed soulmate connections where there's lore between both of you. And not necessarily just lore, there's a strong value system that connects both of you together. And there's going to be, great lessons learned through this. The Hierophant as an underlying theme is also creating a status quo. So when you take status quo and then you take the devil card, this is kind of like a underworld luxury here that is going to change the rules with this relationship with these soulmates. So you and your soulmate slash soulmates are going to break certain rules just by existing together, whether you want to or not. It's not like you're being rebellious on purpose, or maybe you are, but yeah. Anyway, we have pile one, pile two, pile three, pile four, and pile five. Let us begin with pile uno. Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Ooh, shaka laka. Okay, let's do this. Mind you, we got two major arcana, so this is pretty lit. If you picked pile one, the first card are your current. So now you know I'm gonna go in. You know I'm gonna go in. So please pay a little attention. I already feel the spirit of the cards. Like, this is, uh, uh, let's see what we got for pile one. Yeah, if you picked pile one, the circumstances that you are dealing with, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is an advantageous position. You have motherfuckers who have you fucked up. If you pick pile one, there is a persistence. Some of you are outright whistleblowers. There is a persistence in who you're connecting with, where other people might feel you're in over your head. They're out of your league. This isn't worth it, but it is worth it because you decided you're worth it. If you pick the Seven of Wands, you are applying persistence. The Seven of Wands could be someone towards you being persistent, but this is you not backing down. This is basically it. And any opposition towards your work, towards manifesting a soulmate connection that is against you, you have the advantage over them. The only way you're going to lose is if you give up. So the Seven of Wands, this we didn't even get into the reading. The circumstances for pile one is saying you are in an advantageous situation, and persistence is going to get you where you want to go. The only thing you have to do is not back down. But the vibe I'm getting, if I can be honest, because maybe it doesn't apply like this to you. Let me know if it does or not. The vibe I'm getting is people are looking at you crazy. Like, this is out of your league. Why are you even trying to do this? Like, maybe you should, people might be like, maybe you should get with this person, or maybe, and it's not even someone you'd be interested in. And you're just like, excuse me? Like, no, they're stupid. They're crazy. They're crazy. They don't even know what you know in the situation. They're looking from the outside looking in. Anyway, here now represents hidden influences that might not be conscious to you, that are influencing you, which you should know and may no longer be. Yep, judgment. This is crazy. So your soulmate is awakening. You're not aware that like, everyone's awakening, but like, your soulmate is going through, just like you, an intense awakening process. So the version of them that you may not be conscious that you have induced an awakening in the soulmate, that this soulmate breakthrough that's unlocking. Because this soulmate breakthrough, it's a mutual unlocking. So you may not be aware that the experience you're having, the effect you're having, is inducing a mutual awakening. And you may not be aware that the higher purpose of this dynamic is unfolding, especially while you are persisting. Okay. That's very significant too, because there are concepts being introduced. You might be the person who is introducing spiritual concepts or metaphysical concepts to these soulmate dynamics, and you might not be aware of the internal development and change that's happening within them. And so I think that's very important. Okay, so next we have the guidance. All right. Yeah. Next we have guidance. And the guidance card is the Empress. Looks like you are pregnant with possibilities. The Empress is saying to literally put your best foot forward. Yeah, you're in an advantageous situation, but you look fucking amazing while doing it too. You are on point. The Empress is talking about not only maintaining this abundance and value, and not only thinking as if you are already coming from this place, but this is putting you in a position to really harp on everything that you are bringing into abundance for yourself. It's an application of this judgment card, which I don't see this as a prompt of action as much as it's saying to really polish and look at what you already have as more of an asset than it already is. So that Empress is very, 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 thank you. Nothing is out of your league. This Empress card, but and I really love that attitude. That the Empress card is really, a queen is a queen, whether she's on the throne or not. the dignity that she'll carry herself with, even if she had no money to her name, that's that Empress energy. Like you're carrying it from within, right? So the hidden breakthrough, or the breakthrough card we have for you, is the Ten of Wands. Okay. The Ten of Wands is saying that Seven of Wands. Remind you, we started with the Seven of Wands. So this is like the most powerful psychic Pokemon in the first generation other than Mew. And this is pretty much saying that that seven is going to break you through success. But the Ten of Wands is talking about everything being in your hands. This is a very unconventional advice, but the vibe I'm getting here is if you want something done, you have to do it all by yourself. It's not saying that you shouldn't have friends. It's not saying that you shouldn't rely on people. Ten of Wands gives you the opportunity to delegate responsibility, but you're going to be in a position with the added responsibility of the consequence of you coming into the success come into. So it's like fighting for a relationship, and you do, and now you're sharing a bigger burden, but it's still success. It's just there's a lot more that's on your plate. There's a lot more that's getting ready to be put on your plate. Now the thing is, this is a breakthrough tip. The Ten of Wands is saying, if you're willing to take on a little bit more responsibility, you can break through immediately here by putting yourself in that position to just take all these wands and then being able to delegate it and this responsibility to who. So we're going to get into, of course, the main cards right here. The first card, oh, no way. I think I accidentally pulled two. No, I didn't. The first card that we have, okay, and big shout outs to Forest Fairy Tarot for gifting me these Pokemon cards. All right, so and shout out to Spacebug for gifting me the Demon Slayer deck. So this first card is you. Okay. The archetype we have for you is, of course, the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is speaking of you being this Pope-like figure, this teacher, this organizational leader, and overall boss. Mhm. This is actually really dope because the Hierophant was the card that we got for the underlying theme. I was going to say some of you might be more the Hierophant, the other might be the devil, but I kind of wanted to blend both. So you showing up as the Hierophant means that you have a wealth of wisdom and knowledge. This is like being a college dean or a very prestigious teacher. It's fame, but more academically. And that's a stretch, but because it's not limited to just academics, but I feel very bold power resonating from the Hierophant. You're being seeked out for your wisdom because you're creating more groundedness and infrastructure with what you know. Like look at what's on your hat. Even though this is a whole demon here, if we just look at like the symbol for the card in other decks, we have you coming up as the Hierophant. And then the card we have for your soulmate and their archetype, whether it's within one person or people who you connect with this with, is the Chariot card. So your soulmate is a fucking winner. They take dubs. Here's the thing though. This archetype is someone who's very busy. So they're not necessarily someone who might even prioritize love. They might be just doing their thing. They might not even be, it's not like they're afraid of commitment, but like they're just moving forward, victorious, victorious, victorious. So I like this because the Chariot is going to move you forward, but you're going to provide so much depth of wisdom. They're going to know where to move forward more. This is actually a solid connection with the Chariot and the Hierophant. And this is talking about, you know, achieving pretty direct victory with this. This is going to be the dynamic of what'll break you through. So when you connect with this person, it's like making that move, or of course that person being that chariot, and the outcome that we have is the sun. So this is happiness, guys. This is really lit. Whatever you're persisting towards is going to make love the central, or the soulmate connection the central feeling um of your day. So pile one was pretty comprehensive. This is, we literally ended the reading on main character energy. And wow. Oh, by the way, the chariot and the sun together are a major victory. So the chariot is like your songs on the radio and everyone's listening to it, which is dope. Chariot Sun is your songs on the radio and it top Billboard charts. It's like a major accomplishment. So this is definitely, you're definitely gonna feel like you accomplished it. Like it's the world is like accomplishment in a serious way, but the sun is just like joy. So that's a really good outcome. Okay, that's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. So next we're gonna do pile two. The For pile one and every other pile especially, I'm picking up uh some of you are dealing with postulation and just beliefs. People are hitting you with beliefs like they're facts, and the underlying intention of those beliefs is to demonize what you do. They might deny that that's what they're doing, but it's almost in a sense where they feel like they're meaning well to kind of shift you towards a different path, but like they don't even know what they're talking about though. It's just pure postulation. They're just telling you their beliefs. So just don't necessarily, you don't have to be offended by it, but don't even pay mind. Anyway, the circumstances that we have for you for pile two are the three of cups. This is dope. Okay, pile two. If you pick pile two, this is chill. This is you're in a festive situation where you're making very opportune friends. So three of cups, your circumstances, if you're being invited out, if you're in a position to go out and have fun, this is going to be the circumstances that will, this is Mercury and Cancer, sow the seeds for you to meet the right people. And I don't want to say go out so you can meet your soulmate. This is your current circumstances. So chances are you're already friends with this person, especially if this is romantic for you. You're already friends with this person. Like you probably, this three of cups doesn't have to be romantic. It's more in a very calm, cool, platonic way where if this was romantic, it's someone who you can have fun with. There's not really just the stress and like anxiety of, oh, you know, or just the pent up sexual connection. It's fun. It's like someone who you could literally go out with. This is making connections, quite literally. So your current circumstances, even if this was personal, just to you, this is you having a good time. Okay. So relative to this good time, and this is exceptionally a friendship card, emotional rapport. You want to be mindful to who you're meeting and who you're connecting with because they could be a liaison to meet these soulmates or could be your soulmate. All right. So we do have so we do have the hidden influence. So this is what you may not be conscious of that is currently influencing you. Ooh, you got the three of swords. That is crazy. Okay. Okay. This is reflexive. So three of swords means that somebody could be getting to know you and you don't know that they're seeing somebody or you don't know they're in a relationship. Okay. So the thing that's very controversial about this and the vibe that I'm getting is there that some people might be cheating with you. Like you might be the person who they're cheating with. You feel me? So like the thing is, this doesn't have to be cheating. Three of Swords as an unaware influence is some level of not even just sacrifice or betrayal. Yeah, you read that too, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is threes are always third parties. So if you pick the pile two, you might be in a third party situation where like you're connecting with somebody and they might not be letting you know that they're seeing other people. Or what I feel so much stronger, you're not a side piece, right? But like they might be thinking the three of swords doesn't even have to be cheating. You might not be aware that someone is going to break up in their relationship or they're getting ready to end a friendship just to get with you. That's where pile two, there's a possibility for infidelity or like, cheating, but there's also a strong possibility that you're not aware someone is going to end a relationship to develop one more with you. Maybe they don't want to cheat on their partner and they're like, and they really feel like they can develop something with you. And you might not know that they're getting ready to end a third party or they're in a third party, right? So that's the thing. So I'm so glad we illuminated this. This is why I got you, y'all. This is why I got you, y'all. I gotta let you know. I gotta let you know. Oh, damn, pushing P. Okay. This just got juicy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I'm talking about too, like with the devil card dynamics. Like some stuff is just a little taboo, but it doesn't have to exactly be infidelity. All right. So we do have with the hidden break. Okay, so this is the no, this isn't the break. We do have with the guidance card. Two of Swords. Play it cool. Play it cool. Yo, part two. Yo, part two. This is frisky. I like this. This is literally Psyduck is saying, play it cool. Quack. Psyduck. 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 So what Psyduck said is play it cool. Like don't say too much. Don't say too much. Two of Swords saying give him the silent treatment. Like only respond. This is some tarot drama. What was that? Psyduck. Yeah, Psyduck is saying like only say what you feel like you should say. Do not say too much. Some of you are gonna find out. Don't let them know you know. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Just chill. Appreciate you, Psyduck. Appreciate you. All right, it's already juicy. Play it cool, Pop 2. Play it cool. Because you're inadvertently going to get information that you wouldn't expect because you haven't let on that you know more than you know. Two of Swords is also saying that do not make emotionally ruled decisions. Weigh every decision you want to make that you feel like doing with logical thought because there are going to be certain things you feel like doing, but then you think about it and you're like, okay, I shouldn't do it. Okay. Or you should do it. All right. So the breakthrough tip is the Eight of Pentacles. This is deep. This is very deep. The breakthrough tip is to work things out. So basically, if you want to break through in this connection, because the reason why they're coming up, that's why I feel like even it's not really, it doesn't have to be infidelity. The fact that they're coming up, there's something here. So the breakthrough tip is to make them work for it. Make them work for it. Literally give them jobs. Like you hold your hand and bring to the table and work. Like you have something you're gonna consistently bring to whatever table, right? But you gotta give them jobs, make them work for it. You playing it cool. You playing it cool. Make it work. That's gonna be a breakthrough. Then they gonna feel like, oh shit, I'm okay, you put me to work. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. This is saying to apply this level of consistency with what you're working in the connection, but this is a breakthrough tip. So like literally make them work for it. See if it's worth the options you weigh in. Like really ask, really. And it's not like you have to like whip them to the bone, but like, you feel me? You feel me? Let's put some equal practicality. Okay. All right. So who are you coming up as? You are coming up as the star. Hell yeah, you got options. Damn. So pile one is like the teacher and organizational leader. The Pope. Pile one is the Pope or the priest. Pile two is the superstar. So you're famous. You're famous. And now I can see why somebody might feel like ending their relationship for you. They're like, oh shit. Oh, my ex is a loser. You're a winner. Damn. Like, hold on. I might never get another chance. See, play it cool. Play it cool. But put in the work. Put in the work. Oh, yeah. Hey, like, I need help to do this today. Can you help me? No, you can't. All right, mental no. Mental no. You don't want it bad enough. That's gonna be a breakthrough. They'll be like, then they're gonna be like, wow, I'm doing all this stuff. I must really like this person. Yeah, you a fucking star. You the fucking star. See, look at all the people who didn't want pile two before coming back like, no, that's my pile. No, that's my pile. I was lying. That's my pile. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. It's cool. It's cool. So who do we have for your soulmate? Ooh, the temperance card. So this is person is bringing balance and alchemy. This is an alchemist. So Archangel Michael, right? But this is an alchemist. The star is Aquarius, temperance is Sagittarius, but like you're getting with someone who's very balanced, but not like a justice card balanced, kind of someone who can merge opposites. This is someone who complements you. So this is a soulmate connection, but it can start platonically. It's very practical and very magical at the same time because they're going to be fundamental opposites that both of you share, which still, even though they challenge, complement each other. So that's really, really, really interesting. And that pile too with the temperance card isn't necessarily a cheater. At least I wouldn't think. Oh, Sagittarius. Never mind. No, no, no. I just joking. I just joking. I just joking. Oh! Now look at the Sag. It's like not all Sages. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But like, yes, we got temperance right here, and the outcome that we have for y'all. Are you ready? 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 Oh, the lovers. Damn. Would you look at that? So pile one got happiness. Pile two, this is you got the soulmate card. So if you pick pile two, play it cool, but you're definitely gonna be with your soulmate. You're definitely going to connect. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna say just mind it. This was such a beautiful storyline. Like, yes, that's crazy. Um, that three of swords means that this partner might be making sacrifices just to be with you too. So they might move, they might do some stuff. So that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. That's awesome. So Paul 2 was not that bad. Y'all need to stop tripping because you see weird cards and you're like, nah, you gotta let the story end. Yes, that's hilarious. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, perfect. So now we are going to do pile three. Okay. Pile three. You said cheating the lover. Stop. Stop. No, friends to lovers. First of all, friends to lovers. All right. Pile three. Oh my God. Pile three, your circumstances are the tower. Pile three, we need to holler. Come on. Let me holler at you. why are we getting the why is your life a mess? Why, if you pick pile 3, your life is a mess. Like tower, just lightning and brimstone. Like this is literally talking about a whirlwind romance. If it's romantic, if you pick pile 3, this shit is just gonna boom thunder on you. You're not gonna have an opportunity to adapt as quickly. This is just gonna be like a maelstrom of fuckery. Boom. It's just, this is gonna be overnight. So for those of you who pick pile 3, you're dealing with unexpected overnight circumstances that are going to boom, boom. This is Mars too. It's like unexpected pregnancy or unexpected lottery win. But like your love life is a mess. If this is romantically, you probably, yeah, the shit is not mid. It's a mess. It's like good, but bad, blah, blah, blah. It's like what? Um, But that's why this tower card is just going to boom, instantly align it. You're gaining a lot of instant enlightenment that is going to strike you crazy. So for some of you, this could be like a love at first sight, but not at all what you think. All right. Anyway, what is unconscious to you right now that you're going to be conscious of? Sorry. What is unconscious? Yeah, the devil now in the tower. That's crazy. What is unconscious to you that you're not aware of that's influencing you? Oh my God. The 6 of Cups, Evie. So you might not be aware that some of you are around your soulmate and you don't know it's your soulmate, or you don't know that they feel this soulmate connection. 2 of Cups would be more mutual, but like there's an innocence and a depth to this soulmate connection that you are not conscious of, especially because of the tower. Maybe that's very interesting that we're getting the 6 of Cups here, because this is going to come into your consciousness. I think when you discover this, you're going to be shocked, especially with the tower card. You might be approaching this more seriously, and then you're going to realize, oh shit, this person is chill as fuck. This is like my fucking soulmate. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we bond. Like I feel like the tower card is just like this instant, passionate, like boom, and you both see this dark part of each other. And then like the 6 of Cups comes through, like, wait, we like the same shit. Like, wait, I really connect with you like this. Like, this is crazy. Like, what? What? Yeah. So the guidance is the 5 of Wands. This is interesting. 5 of Wands usually comes through when we're dealing with competition, when we're dealing with a struggle of wills. So the guidance is you want to challenge each other and brainstorm. Even if this is a group of soulmate friends, you want to brainstorm ideas. If you can find time to do extracurricular activity, like whoop their ass in Smash Bros or basketball, really kind of, you don't have to compete against each other, but the 5 of Wands is putting your differences to work against each other. And yes, very chaotic though. We have, like, that's the guidance though. The guidance is pushing you towards this struggle, but not a bad struggle, like a positive struggle. Like you almost, the first intuition I got was guidance is you kind of want to, so I don't want to say you want to make people chase you or like compete over you, but like you want to introduce an element of competition into the mix because it's going to challenge both of you. All right. But the 5 of Wands is really saying your capacity to stick out is going to help you literally third stage evolution, any competition you might have to face. And the breakthrough tip Ooh, ooh, Ace of Swords. Speak your motherfucking truth. This is a psychic fighting type Pokemon. Yes, the Ace of Swords is talking about with that. That's how you're not conscious of the Six of Cups. There is a very important conversation that you are going to have with this soulmate. So for those of you who feel like you haven't had that conversation or that opportunity to really speak that mutual truth, it's all coming out. And I think that's when you're going to realize, oh shit, Six of Cups. Like I didn't even think we were on the same page. Like Ace of Swords doesn't necessarily promise long-term commitment at the moment. It's not really a card about deep emotions. This is a card about the truth being expressed, which could be an open door for that. But this is a breakthrough tip. So you're going to break through by speaking the 1000% truth of everything you've channeled, understood, bringing apart the synchronicities. It's going to break you through considerably because you have an understanding of certain connections or yourself that you're going to be able to say with resolute confidence that's going to be convincing because it's true and it'll break through this fire. Okay. So yeah, Ace of Swords, a very pivotal conversation where you don't want to hold anything back. Now we do have, say it with conviction and confidence. Now we do have, okay, for you, who are you showing up as? You are showing up as a hermit. So pile one is the Pope, pile two is the superstar, pile three, you're the hermit. B, you see a vision that no one else sees. And some of you have not embraced that you can be a hermit and still have very amazing soulmate connections who respect your space. Like you're not meant to be as social as other people. You can still be social, but like you got shit you're cooking up. For those of you who got the hermit, you're the mad scientist in the lab. You are the phenom in the booth who are making hits while everyone is part. It's not a fucking joke. Like you're a specialist. Like there's certain shit that you do too good and you invest your time in perfecting your craft. Like you're not just some silly willy-nilly jack of all trades. Like you got some shit that no one can do like you can do. It's like telekinesis and Elisha Eternal. Like he's in the lab fucking making the wind move and shit while people think like the hermit shit. You feel me? So this is important because this is going to break you through into soulmate dynamics that respect this quality of you. Hence, who your soulmate is showing up as the moon card. Now, this is an affinity. Like my birth card is the hermit and the moon because they both numerology 9. So your soulmate is a psychic artist, an illusionist. Your soulmate is well versed in the occult, and the mystery that they have is going to fully pull out your hermit potential. The reason why this is such a good affinity is because yeah, life path 9, hermit path. You know what it is. So like the moon card, people look as delusional, people look as too mysterious. The moon card is saying that your soulmate is someone that doesn't do what everyone else does because everyone else does it. Like they are full on with the shits psychically, supernaturally. Like even if they don't believe in superpowers or psychic powers, there's more of not a rebellious, but a untraditional approach towards society that they take. There's certain things that they're going to do because they're called to do it their own way. And this is where you, as the hermit, you're able to give them insight that they don't get from other people. DJ Run, welcome to the Eternal Vibe Tribe, buddy. You're giving them insight that they don't get from other people because you know what I'm saying, they think they're strange. But you're able, like literally, Virgo is the hermit and Pisces is the moon. So like you're being their Virgo, like you're able to be like, oh, this is how you did this magic. This is how you do this magic. And now they feel understood. Whereas they literally they draw you into a mystery. Like this is someone who's versed in these practices. Both of you are masters in your own right. So like it's almost like a hidden internal adventure that they're going to guide you down. And you're going to be the hermit master that's going to actually complete the adventure, which is ridiculous. So we got affinity action. And the outcome here is the Wheel of Fortune. You're both going to step into evolution. It's going to be like you won the lottery. So remember how I said the Tower card could be an unexpected lottery win? This is an unexpected lottery win. We have this Tower circumstances leading into the Wheel of Fortune. Pile 3, you're winning the fucking lottery. It's like an unexpected sequence of events and circumstances that put things together that was a perfect storm and concoction for a recipe of success that you could not replicate again. It's that kind of shit. It's like risks were taken and you won. So that's beautiful. Whatever craft you're honing on, the guidance with the 5 of Wands is literally to just embrace that struggle and to really step into, I feel like, have more fun. I feel like the 5 of Wands is saying like play a pickup basketball game or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like do something that, if I would say the sun brings joy to you, but just stimulates you, challenges you, okay, especially regarding that. But Wheel of Fortune is talking about evolution, is talking about breaking through into the next level. And this is definitely talking about being at the right place at the right time. It's destiny. You're stepping into your mutual fortune. Pile 4. Yeah, pile 3 was the roller coaster that we thought pile 2 was. All right. So if you picked pile 4, thank you. And like, yeah, the winning the lottery is just as literal as it is figurative. Like you're gonna really feel like you won the lottery here. And it's gonna be mutual because both of you are unlocking this breakthrough by connecting this combination. It's like both of you are winning numbers and you win that lottery. All right. Remember, this doesn't have to apply romantically. It can also be platonic too. What are your circumstances? So the circumstances that you're dealing with, the Knight of Pentacles, you're, first of all, if this is an actual, this is a Virgo card. So if this is an actual person, you're dealing with someone very reliable, very practical, dependable. And the only criticism I can say is that it's boring. But sometimes boring is perfect. You feel me, Virgo? Anyway, yeah, this is a very consistent circumstance. You have built utility. It's saying that even if this is you just chilling on your own, you're opening really great space to support, you know, whatever you want. But I see that this is an actual archetype. So this could be the archetype of the soulmate. Of course, we're going to get the major arcana one, but this is definitely talking about a very fertile circumstance, one that you know, could be very built upon very practically. And it's 6:33 p.m. So this is already an affinity. So the hidden circumstances that you are not conscious of but are still influencing you are the 2 of Pentacles. So so you and or the soulmate could be juggling their options. Is it like cheating? Is it like playing you? No. But this could also represent that there are ups and downs and cycles that you are experiencing. Nah. I get really just playing your options. I get that maybe you may not be aware that there's some juggling going around, but I don't mean in like a cheating way as much as in a really like sorting through options. But I also feel like with the 2 of Pentacles, you may not be aware of the potential and value of what's building for you too, because the Knight of Pentacles is a little bit slow. It's not necessarily, there's a subdued subtle nature to it that you may not realize is even like more infinite or more valuable than it lets on. Because Two of Pentacles here is talking about infinite potential, but it's also multiple income streams. It's you playing with your money. So there could be financial incentives as well as money that both of you can make together, that if you're not approaching it with that mindset, could be a missed opportunity. So the guidance that we have for Pile 4 is the world. Have you accepted that you are worthy of everything you desire? The world card is saying to really embody what you believe fulfillment and completion is for you. It's having you really take into account everything you've learned from previous cycles so that you can apply them. This card is coming in as guidance, though. So you want to experience this as you learning from the cycle that you are completely concluding. And the breakthrough tip that we have here is the Ten of Swords. So this is wild because the Ten of Swords is talking about death. It's also speaking of primarily of giving up, quitting, or just putting an end to things. Now, with the World card, this is a theme of completion, but I think some of you might have to slay that thing, beat it up, or literally kind of like put an end to certain things. See, I want to put context to this because this seems all over the place. But as a breakthrough tip, you're ending a certain way of thinking that's going to put an end to whatever negativity has been creating issues, or if there are no issues, the Ten of Swords is being mind blown and going through a mental breakthrough. But like, given the Ten of Swords nature, this is going to be very unorthodox, but you might have an opportunity to lay the smack down or just obliterate a concept or end something, like kill something. And that can break you through. That could actually spark up more of the relationship. So I feel like you'll have the context for that when that situation comes up. But yeah, this is very, like, we're putting a conventionally destructive card as a tip, as a breakthrough. So if the guidance is finishing off and applying that cycle, I think the Ten of Swords is like being mind blown, ending all uncertainty, killing doubts. And it'll make sense once you go through the experience. But who you are coming up as is the Judgment card. So you're the awakener. Actually, that's crazy that you're showing up as Judgment. So like people come to you when they're already awakened. You yourself are awakening. You got the World card, you got the Ten of Swords, you're finishing an old way of thinking. That's the breakthrough tip. Ten of Swords is saying you're ending an old negative pattern of thinking, and it's going to break you through. That's why you're coming up as awakening, and you're awakening to your true higher purpose. But see, I feel like that's the role you are helping facilitate in other people who come to you. And your soulmate is coming up as justice. First comes judgment, then comes justice, or first comes justice, then comes judgment. Okay. That's beautiful. So your soulmate is a superhero, and they lay down the motherfucking law. Okay, literally, figuratively, both. And see, this is another affinity. This is the Judgment and Justice twins. So both of you, you know what I'm saying? Like, they hand out the law, they hand out the judgment, you hand out the judgment, they hand out the law. Like, the tag team combo. So either you're the sidekick or they're the sidekick. Choose. I don't know. Maybe both of you. Like, this is what this Batman and Robin is this? Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. That's why I feel like you might actually murk something. It's like you're the judgment, Pluto, and they're the actual justice. So they'll rule, oh, this person deserves this judgment. And you give them that judgment. No, this person's innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. That's very wild. And then the outcome here is the fool. So both of you are taking a leap in a new direction, which after that 10 of swords and you finish thinking, oh, wait, it's going to open you up to really keep an open mind and to step into this new adventure. So if you pick pile 4, you are going to step into a brand new adventure that you unlock. Uranian, causal, and very unconventional. Whoo! All right, pile 4. That's awesome. It's really awesome. And finally, pile 5, pile Five. Pile Five. Your current circumstances. Ooh, we got the Magician. So your current circumstances is that you got it like that. As above, so below. You're currently manifesting everything that's on your mind. So make sure you're not thinking negatively because it's manifesting right now. The Magician card is talking about you meeting the one. Because you have embodied yourself as the one, you are attracting and literally manifesting into your reality your most compatible soulmate. So, pile 5, it looks like we ending this with a bang. The Magician is saying, whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep it up. All right. This is also very important because this alignment is enabling you to approach this from the best version of yourself. Magician is your talents and your skills are what is bringing this attraction and sustaining this attraction. So the hidden influences that you are not conscious of but are still affecting you. We do have the 8 of Wands. Oh my God. We have Deoxys. Oh my God. This is like pile 3 levels of fuckery. Okay. Okay. If you picked pile 5, you are not aware that this is going to go from 0 to 100. Magic is real. Like, you're not aware this is going to manifest out of thin air. Like, someone can legitimately go from cold to let's have sex, get married, and have babies. Like, like you're going, these are the arrows of love. So I don't think you're aware that both of you are going to fall in love very quickly. Or in a platonic sense, you're going to move forward on an idea near instantly. Like, things are going to move so fast. You might be flown out somewhere, or you might fly someone out somewhere. There's travel happening in some case, like, and it's just going to happen just like that. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Damn. So yeah, I love how that's in the not aware. 3 and 5. What's happening? That's crazy. Yeah, if you pick 3 and 5, that's wild. So the guidance that we have is the devil card. I feel like this is an aside from the underlying theme. This is going to happen very fast. Things are going to get sexual very fast. The devil card in guidance is saying you can't escape this sexual thunder, but you don't want it to take you over. Some of you might get hit with that devil D or devil kitty, and it's going to devastate you in the greatest of ways. But like, you don't want to get whipped here. I feel like the devil card doesn't really, it could mean infidelity as guidance, like if you see red flags, be very careful because things are moving very quickly. So you have to address them and don't play any games. But uh, I think that this is really talking about, since it's guidance, to indulge in your carnal material desires and pleasures. Because the magician, eight of wands, devil card is very sexual. It's like the first thing you do when you meet is have passionate hot sex, or at least really engage. This is saying, not, you're going to manifest so quickly, you don't want to let the material success get to your head. Okay. The breakthrough tip is the Six of Wands. Dude, this might be the best pop. I'm not even joking. So far, this shit is lit. This is crazy. Not at the airport. This is talking about flex. The breakthrough tip is literally saying to flex. It's literally saying to strut stuff, be like, what's up, bitches? I got this. It's not saying to brag. Six of Wands is saying that you're coming into success. You're going to come into more notoriety, popularity. Use this to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, use what you're being, celebrated for, and take this leadership, take a leadership role, because you're going to come into so much great admiration. Ooh, the guidance with the devil card is telling you to put that devil D on them, or telling you to put the devil kitty on them. Damn, pile five. You pile five. I didn't know you were like that. I didn't know you just break them down like that. That's wild. Damn, pile five. So pile six is saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, just flex, just move through with that Leo confidence. That's the Six of Wands. But this is speaking of current victories. So, like, it's literally devil kitty. Yeah, meow 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 meow. I'm gonna start saying that. Meow meow meow. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely talking about meow kitty. You know what I'm saying? Putting you in that situation. I didn't think that. What if pile two is Doja Cat leaving her relationship for me because she's been watching my channel and she just realized that I'm the one for her? Because why wouldn't I be the one for Doja Cat? And it's cool. I know she's doing this, like, uh I know she's trolling you with this Illuminati shit, but we all remember, don't forget, she was telling y'all were mooing with her. Don't act brand new like you are not mooing with her. Let's not switch up. Let's not switch up. Okay, like, it is what it is. We can't just forget. I know we went from moo to amaretto. Like, it's cool. Like, don't worry. She that meow kitty. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying, Doja? You can holler at me, get you a reading. You feel me? I'll give you an astrology reading, and you gonna love it. Oh, yeah. All right, my bad. So we have you coming up as, okay, drum roll, please. Bam! The Empress. Looking sexy as fuck. So yeah, that's wild. No. Kylie and I have been talking for like a couple of years. I didn't even want to let y'all know that her and I have already connected. I know the media is saying that she has a boyfriend. That nigga ain't her boyfriend. She talks to me about him all the time. They all right. They all right. But we have like a more like open, eternal love. Like, we don't only, you know what I'm saying? We got past life connections. We go back. So, we were talking the other day. She all right. She all right. Shout out to you, Kylie. We got that. You know what I'm saying? I know we had to keep our relationship secret because we don't want the media on our shit. And I respected that decision, but you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say it just in case y'all didn't know. Just in case y'all didn't know. That's my homegirl too. We besties and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's what it is. She awesome as fuck. So we got the Empress. You know what I mean? This is talking about Why are you laughing at me? Like I'm telling a joke. Why you acting like she imaginary? Okay, like we don't have past life history. Like, thank you. This is what it is. We go way back. All right, so you strutting your stuff. The damage control speech. Wow. You strutting your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's putting you in a position to impregnate yourself with ideas. Could you imagine if you can get yourself pregnant? That's crazy. If you can get yourself pregnant, would you? Wow, don't answer that. So your soulmate is coming up as death. They're not a killer, but they slay a lot. So they're having a major transformation. Um, that's so interesting. You're coming up as the Empress. They're coming up as death. This is a very intense Scorpio energy, but it's really talking about them being a transformer or them transforming. So you might, that's where with that Eight of Wands, things can kind of move very quick. And the outcome for you, Pile 5. Chazza, let's collab. Let's collab. Let's collab. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. They won't even know. They won't even know. All right, we do have the Tower card. Oh shit. Blah. So your outcome, that was so sinister. Your outcome was Pile 3's circumstances. So you might be connected with Pile 5, but your outcome is some whirlwind type of romance. It's gonna happen overnight. Like with the Magician, Eight of Wands, Pile 5, this is just happening. Just like that. Just like that. It's gonna be whirlwind. Eight of Wands, like it's not gonna like gradually build. It's just gonna be like, all right, we're together now. We're doing this, and it's gonna be passionate, and it's gonna be transformative. Like they're bringing transformation to you. You as the Empress, you're bringing abundance. Boom, like that's wild. Okay, I love it. I love it. So yeah, okie dokie, guys. What did you guys think? What pile did you pick? Do you stand by the pile? Did you like it? Me personally, I picked pile 3. No, no, no. Don't you remember what Alicia Keys said? If your soulmate is in a relationship with somebody else, it's your job to break it up. They want you to do this because you're their soulmate. They're right now thinking, man, they're thinking they don't want their boyfriend to stop them from finding their soulmate and husband. So, like, I'm only doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm following the greats and the geniuses. You feel me? Like, how could I not do this? What? Well, you want my girl to have depression naps while she dating her boyfriend when I'm her husband? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, I just don't see how that's right. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. I give people their space. I give people their space. You feel me? Thank you. Air. Boom. All right. That's what's up. This is going to be available for replay. Okay. And yes, come on. I only speak the truth. I only speak the truth. So, like, this will be available for replay. And you guys have a blessed week. I'm going to do the live readings right quick for those of you who would also like a card. I will pull them for you at current. Christian Dixie. Okay. The card we have for you as the sun is moving into Virgo season is going to transform your understanding of your worth. So prepare to see the money come in. Thank you. So we do have the sun and the moon. I can't make this up. I literally pulled the sun and the moon for you. Holy fucking shit. So this is like alchemy when the sun and moon meet to make God, or that theory or concept, rather concept. So this is talking about shining light into the mysteries of the darkness, illuminating the occult, hidden mysteries, and psychic secrets that will make sense of a lot of synchronicities and dreams. So it's like taking that inner world and it's fully illuminating it, which I feel like is going to be a huge theme of your legacy or vocation, coming into your own talents. All right. Tatiana Sama. Yes, guys, be fish tarded. I want you guys to practice being practically fish tarded with me. In Pisces season, we're fish tarded. In Virgo season, we're practically fish tarded, which is a practical application of fish tardedness on a global collective social scale. So it's like being fish tarded, but with style and class. It's like an analytical delusion, but it's kind of real. It makes sense. Tatiana, we have the Emperor and the Hierophant, Virg tarded or Virgo tarded. I love it. Virg tarded. So we do have, this could be a divine masculine that you're attracting, and you can attract or manifest this energy into your life by actually embodying it. So you're stepping into a much more assertive, masculine expression of how you express your beliefs and how you teach what you teach. So it's not like just being a teacher, it's having that extra authority and oomph. But I feel like this could be you, and this could be you with your emperor too. So this is, by embodying that, you mirror that, and that brings energy in because this is what you're creating space for. But this is talking about so much more empowering your domain and sphere of influence of what you're organizing and really teaching. It's a very divine masculine energy, but it could be everything you're embodying too. Jocelyn. For Jocelyn. This card is for Jocelyn. Katie, thank you very much. Verge tarded or Verg tarded. Jocelyn. Jocelyn. Cap tarded. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a wrap. I'm saying that. I'm cap tarded AF. You can go to the description box and you'll see where you can send the minimum. You could do it here on super chat. Cap tarded has to be a thing. That is beautiful. So Jocelyn, we do have judgment and the Six of Pentacles. So you are awakening a powerful sense of financial flow in your life. And you'll find opportunities if you need financial assistance to gain loans, to gain help, or you yourself might be in a position to also open and awaken your true higher purpose of being a philanthropist. Both of this may be related. So I'm going to go more with the second. I think you're going to be put more in a position to really devote a lot of your life toward philanthropic effort that helps disadvantaged people all around the world. Boom. But if you do need financial assistance, it is there for you. So next we have Katie. Sweet. Cat tarded. What? Okay. Katie, we have the Tower card and the Ace of Swords. Powerful. This is instant clarity and epiphany. This is literally sudden enlightenment, and this is true clarity. This is victory. So, Katie, the truth is going to flash down in an instant. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is your tongue. And you're going to basically expose and strike down like lightning truths that will shock people to their core. But should this happen to you, you are on the verge of a major, major breakthrough and enlightenment. Like in an instant, which is the tower moment, in an instant, you're going to come into full clarity and victory and a new idea and mindset to move forward, which is amazing. Skyrhyme. Katie, that was amazing. And please feel free to email me if you experienced that, because I would like to know how you experienced that, because that really feels big, like really big. All right, Skyrhyme. We do have the Hangman and the Seven of Cups. See how like it, you guys let me know if this is psychic. I shuffled 22 cards here and 72 cards here, and I pulled both cards where their eyes are closed. Is this psychic to you? Because this is literally a psychic Pokemon. So, like, come on, B. I do this. I do this. This is saying to surrender to your metaphysical psychic potential. You are going through a transformation of personality that's going to induce altered states of consciousness. And this is also saying, Skyrhyme, if you have substance abuse issues, you got to let it go. If you are addicted to certain substances, you must release them. You can release. You're going to come into so much development if you surrender that. And it's going to develop so much more your psychic senses. But outside of that, Seven of Cups is, you know what I'm saying, creative visualization. You're literally unlocking your abilities through this period of surrender. So make sure you, through this creative visualization, assist yourself in that. Because yeah, see, there we go. Dude, this is going to hook you up considerably. And it's going to really clear up a lot of channels that will open up more for you to do. Okay, so keep on going in that direction. So next we have Venusian Okwa, Uraeus. Let's get it. Woo! Unlock the swag. The swag unlocked. Yeah, dude, everyday magic. The fact, Skyrhyme, the fact that we got that means you're psychic too. I put that for you. So like you be inducing synchronicities for people, and this is gonna help you like notice that so much more. That was an amazing sync. I don't think, like, let's be real. I'm kind of mind blown we got that. So we do have for Uraeus, the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Ooh, this is very romantic. This is saying to shoot your shot, and it doesn't even have to be sexually or romantically. There's like a seductive approach you're taking towards life, to where the Chariot is saying to just go for it, but you're being led forth Piscean. This is Cancer, this is Pisces. You're if it was the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Pentacles, take an analytical approach to victory. Knight of Cups is saying to take a seductive approach, appeal to people's feelings and emotions. This is your progressed Pisces. You feel me? This is saying that with the Chariot, you are breaking through in the victory, but the Knight of Cups is towards matters of the heart. As an artist, stuff that you really love doing. This could even be sexually towards your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like this looks pretty like uh water. You feel me? So splash and splash. Okay, but like, yeah, this is the Chariot is a much more powerful card here, and it's really you crossing that finish line. So next we have Miss Davis Creative. Thank you for the coffee jar, by the way. You're amazing. Okay, so let's see what we got for you. Whack, 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 and the singing and the whack, 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 whack. So I don't know why I channeled that. That just okay. I'm not gonna hold these back anymore. I don't know who that message was for, but Spirit wants me to let you know. Whack, 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 singing in my whack, 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 whack. All right, perfect. That's a classic, by the way. So maybe you're dealing with some classic energy. We have the Two of Swords. See, let's Work, 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 work. You can see me nigga work, 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 work. If the nigga work, 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 work. See, we got the star here. It's ain't a fucking joke. We got the Four of Swords. Calm down. My bad. This is talking about resting in your superstardom. Miss Davis Creative, you are most definitely the star. And I feel like the Four of Swords is urging you not to take a break, but you're coming into mental restoration. The Star card is rejuvenation, it's healing. You provide this creative space and outlet for healing, but I see you as putting yourself in a position to come into great rejuvenation and restored faith and an extended vacation or just healing and rest, rejuvenation, restoration, and rest. And they think this is going to prepare you to really embark on fulfilling your full potential, being this inspirational superstar that you are. And if you picked pile 2, where we pulled the star, that'll be double confirmation as well. Shaheen Nobar. Beautiful. Album, yes. If you click the description box below, I do have a minimum and you can join the queue. Okay. You are welcome to join. So let's see. Three of Cups flew out for you. So ritual friendships, Shaheen, making new friends. Okay. Another boy. Does she have 2 kids? Does she have 2 kids with Aesop? I'm so confused. All right. So we do have the Hangman and the Sun. So Shaheen, you are surrendering to your joy and happiness. You're coming into a shift of perspective. The Hangman is very important. Albun, there's only one more. So if I'll probably wait like a minute or two, but after the next one, I will leave. It's not really final call, but yeah, there's not too much left. So please be timely, okay? No way, she had 2 kids with him? Did I miss the first one? Or did she have the second? Did she have them back to back? I'm so confused. I live under a rock, guys. So Shaheen, we do have you changing your perspective, especially if you feel like you had to, you feel like you don't know what to do, you feel like you're stuck. You know what I'm saying? And you're a Pisces like Riri. I love that. This is saying that you're coming into a brand new perspective that's going to open up happiness for you. So this is like you being the chrysalis turning into the butterfly. So there's all you have to do is just surrender to your happiness. That's it. Surrender to everything that makes you happy. And Devin, I live under a rock on God. Like I really have certain things that is news to me. And the Hangman is definitely talking about transforming your spirituality and your personality. I feel like this is an awakening for you. Like you're going to unlock certain abilities that will facilitate this that's always been within you. But the Sun card is a huge solid. That's really good. Really, really good to get. And we have, and those are 2 major arcana cards too. So it's really beautiful. Unlocking Soulmate, Break Dark Card. Charlie, Amy, let's get it. Yes, please keep me posted too. That would be really nice to see. And that's Neptune. Neptune. Oh, Shaheen. Neptune on your sun in Pisces. That's what it is. You're transcending your existence. And this is going to have you surrender to your own divinity. Boom. So yeah, please keep posted on how that looks like. Charlie, Amy. Yeah. Okay. Charlie, we have the Strength card and the 5 of Wands. This is infinite energy and courage and passion. You are stronger than you ever realize, and this could spur you on to step into competitive energies. 5 of Wands is saying to enter with joy competitive environments because you will stick out like a sore thumb and it's going to be really awesome. You're going to be able to stimulate a lot of brainstorming, fun, courage. These are both Leo cards. So it's like you're going to have the edge in any competitive situation. And this is saying to, really come into this brainstorming through challenge of those. But strength card is saying you're stronger than you can even realize. And you're coming into more energy, more passion, more strength, and to focus on that which you are super passionate about as well. Okay. Finally, we do have Al. Okay. No biggie. Biggie. Do, 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 do. Biggie. Do, 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 do. All right, cool. So, Al, we have for you the Star card and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goddess. Woo! This could be ISIS for you. This is beautiful because this is someone who's famous and very wealthy. This could be your wifey. Okay. This is talking about a divine feminine counterpart. If this is not you taking on this quality, the star is your dream coming true. But I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is connected to this star. So this star is coming into your life and she is a fucking boss. Okay. I don't know if you already know her or not. This is like Ice Spice, Capricorn star, Isis. Like, you feel me? So I don't know how you know Ice Spice, but I don't know how Ice Spice knows you. But yeah, that's she coming through. And this is the last reading too. I don't know how Ice Spice done pulled up for the very last part of the reading. This is crazy. So Al, you have to let me know how you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you, B? Because this is very, very, very huge. Really, the Star card brings in this inspiration, but the Queen of Pentacles is just this finesse and management that sees great longevity here. Okay, all right. So yeah, guys, that was a W stream. I didn't expect to be on here for 2 hours, but I'm not mad. You guys have a very blessed week, and I'll see y'all Virgo season. I hope you enjoy the rest of Leo season indubitably. Yeah, Al, this is saying that you definitely don't want to limit yourself because your dream is coming true. Just assume that you already have it. I don't think there's anything you could do to miss this. So this is definitely like goddess level here. All right. I picked top three. So I was so glad to see the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. I'm not gonna lie. You guys stay blessed as always, of course. And before we leave, please make sure to you can release the intention. Remember, accept everything that you desire is already yours. You can run from it, but it's your desires. Okay. Hopefully they aligned in integrity. You stay blessed as always.